Fountain Square Park is one of Bowling Green's most enduring landmarks. In 1797, Robert Moore donated 2 acres of land to Warren County for public buildings. The courthouse was moved to its current location after the Civil War, and the park was created in the 1870s. Because Fountain Square Park has been the center of community events throughout the city's history, it's important to the City of Bowling Green to continually invest in it. This fiscal year, our goal is to improve the safety, walkability, and aesthetics of the park.
I believe, and I think most would agree, there's 2 iconic images of Bowling Green. One is the tower on top of Hospital Hill, which proudly displays our American flag. The second is the fountain at Fountain Square Park. And since 1870, this has been the iconic image of Bowling Green. The maintenance of that doesn't come free or come without thought. So we're in the process of making sure the park is still stays modern, usable, and safe. So that's why we feel it's important to put the investment. This year, we have budgeted around $600,000 to accomplish the first 4 stages of improvements in the park. The first phase of that improvement strategy was just completed recently with the upgrade of all the electrical infrastructure in the park to allow us to have better lighting during various seasons. Every year when we did the park lighting, we were always afraid that the lights would short out at the last moment, so we spent a significant amount of money to upgrade the electrical infrastructure of the actual park. We changed out the lights to LED lights, which has a less heavy energy use. And third, we went with a thematic display using lights of the various themes of Christmas. The fountain is a beautiful fountain, as we all would agree, and it takes a good bit of maintenance. One of the problems that we have with the fountain, it's always in a highly corrosive environment. So you have to make sure that the actual fountain itself is protected by having adequate paint covers and make sure rust doesn't take its toll on the structure. The structure has to be supported, and internally there's different support structures that we've done a study and shows that they are under stress right now. And if we don't take care of those supporting structures, piers and bolts, the fountain will reach a point of deterioration and will no longer be savable, so we must make the improvements over the next year. We want to replace the pavers in the park. If anyone's ever taken a stroller, walked through the park, they'll notice that the pavers have some issues. There are different heights and places, some of them are missing. We thought that a beautiful park like that should look beautiful, and that starts with having pavers that are consistent and uniform and walkable. A park is to be used. It's not just to take a photograph of. And when people use a park, they expect such modern conveniences as a place to put their trash, adequate lighting at night, benches, accoutrements, so to speak. So we, as part of the strategy, have allocated some money to replace all those things that people need to use our park adequately. The Fountain Square Park area is a very vibrant area. On any summer night, you'll see many people enjoying the park and enjoying the various restaurants and businesses around the park. We've noticed that the sidewalks aren't conducive to having an 18-hour downtown. So one of our strategies is to replace all the sidewalks all the way around the square. Second is we noticed through a study that the traffic layout around the square isn't conducive to safety for pedestrians, nor efficient for parking. So soliciting public input, we're going to look at developing a different traffic pattern, possibly. Certainly replace the sidewalks, expand the sidewalks, and hopefully improve the parking in that area. We feel that we can increase parking. This is a multi-year strategy. First year strategy involves the spending of about $600,000 to fix the fountain, to put the pavers in, to do the lighting, and to do the accoutrements, the trash cans, the light poles, and the benches. That'll happen hopefully over the next 12-month period. The second phase, the larger phase of doing the traffic pattern and expanding the sidewalks in front of the businesses, connecting Fountain Square Park to Circus Square, probably will occur over a period of 2 years. That hasn't been done because the public input phase is still being done at this moment. But we don't have a budget for that, but it's our intent to move forward with those improvements. We feel that these efforts will continue that long tradition of improving the park and provide a community assets that are worthy of this great community.